What's up, guys? Welcome back. Thank you for being here. As always, I do appreciate it. Today, we're doing Before You Buy on Clowney. Now, is this guy a clown? Is this guy locked down? Or is this guy going to be top of the crown? I think he could be a clown for right now. He could be top of the crown later. Let's break him down. Let's get into it. Without further ado, get into the nitty-gritty. Roll that transition immediately. All right, guys, let's get down into the comparison on Clowney. Is he a crown or is he a clown? We are going to break it down. Damn, that's good. Anyways, let's get into it. Keep in mind, Clowney is going to average about a 1.9 mil right now. If I look on the market, he is going 1.87, 2.17, so on and so forth. But, a little expensive. He did start today at 3.2, 3.3, which is what Donald started at as well. Looks like they're all starting out about 3 mil. If you do pull this card, sell it for 3 mil immediately. See if you can get that pull, or see if you can get that quick sell. See if anyone's dumb enough to buy it. If you do get lucky enough to get it, of course, you got like 1 in a milli. But hey, someone's going to get it, right? But anyways, let's break down. Let's get into a comparison on this guy. I'm going to compare him to Lawrence Taylor, who's only a 91. That's my right outside linebacker. So he is a -1 overall. Keep that in mind moving forward. But let's break him down without further ado. Speed and acceleration are exactly the same. Strength and tackling, Lawrence Taylor takes the cake on strength. He's got 4 more strength. Tackling, he's only got 2 more than 86. Play recognition, Clowney's a lot better at recognizing plays. 6 better at a 91 for Clowney. Block shedding, 87 and 86. That's about a draw. Power moves, 90-90. Finesse moves, I mean, he takes it. Lawrence Taylor at an 88 compared to an 80 on Clowney. Just looking at these stats overall, comparing them, just looking at them, you can get Lawrence Taylor pretty cheap compared to Clowney. And if you power him up, I know it's going to cost a little bit to power him up, but if you have a free power up, which you get through challenges and everything, that can save you coins. If you have like an 86 to whatever power up, it's nice to use those. It saves you a lot of coins. I still got an 89 to 90 because I just reached level 60. So when you reach level 60, you get an 89 to 90 power up, which can save you about 300,000 coins. So that's a lot of money. But just looking at this comparison right here, just a quick stat breakdown. Lawrence Taylor is going to be the better player here. I mean, play recognition and block shedding, that's all he's better at, and Clowney is only 1 better at block shedding. So that's really not even better. So he's really better at play recognition. That's it. I do know, like I said, this is just the base card. So this is Lawrence Taylor fully powered up, and this is Clowney not. So it's just a base card. I know that, but 1.8 mil, 1.9 mil. Let's look at the full stat breakdown here. Let's get into the FSB Lego. Strength, we went over that. Agility, about the same. Speed, acceleration, exactly the same. Awareness, Clowney is better. Looks like he's 6 better than Lawrence Taylor. He's a 91 compared to 85 on Taylor. Catching, carrying really doesn't matter, but if he does pick it off, Lawrence Taylor is better at carrying the football by a lot and catching by a lot. So if you are looking for those picks, if you do push him back, if you do, you know, whatever, if you man him up against a wide receiver, tight end or something, and you're looking for that catch and that carry, because you're going to get the pick, ladies and gentlemen. You know you're going to get the pick. User lurk, baby. Lawrence Taylor will be better at it. Clowney's going to drop the football every time. Tackling, Taylor's better by 2. Jumping, Clowney can jump. This guy can jump. 87 compared to Lawrence Taylor's 79 only. So this guy can jump compared to Lawrence Taylor. He can jump overall. Damn, I mean, how many people have 87 jump, for crying out loud? How many wide receivers have that? For some reason, Lawrence Taylor has a hell of a stiff arm, folks. Look at that, 75 stiff arm on this guy. 25 better than Clowney's 50. So if you do get the football picked off, you're going to want to stiff arm some folks. I actually did not know that. I'm going to keep that in mind for the next time I pick off. If I get a stiff arm possibility, I'm pulling it. Because I'm going to stiff arm someone, he's not going to see it coming. From a defensive, from a linebacker, come on now. Impact blocking, power move, finesse move. I'm not going to lie, they're all about the same besides the finesse moving. Lawrence Taylor's at an 88 compared to Clowney's 80. So that's a big difference. The block shedding exactly the same almost. Pursuit, Clowney does have 94. Taylor does have a 90. When you hit that 90 threshold, man, that does give you some extra help, I feel like. So the fact that he's a 90, I mean, the 94 doesn't really matter because if he was an 89, however, then Clowney's 94 would look very good. But the fact that he's a 90, the 94 doesn't look as good just because he's already a 90, you know. When someone's a 90, that's pretty damn good. Man coverage and zone coverage, let's take a peek at that. They're both very shitty, both very bad. One's good at man, one's good at zone. Taylor is good at man coverage. Clowney is good at zone coverage. Sorry, I shouldn't say he's good. I'm just saying his best stat is zone coverage. That's definitely not a good stat. Injury 90 compared to 83, 87, 89 on Taylor for stamina. The hit power, which is a huge factor to me, folks, for the fumbles. You need that fumble late in the football game when he's marching down the field. He only needs a touchdown to score. You're trying to hold him to 3 points or interception, a fumble, and you get that fumble. It is huge. It is huge. So hit power is very big for me, very big. And Taylor's at an 87 compared to Clowney's 83, which I feel like that is very weak for Clowney, if you want me to be honest. I feel like his hit power should be like 85, 86 at least. And if it was 85, 86, that would mean a lot to me personally. But the fact that Taylor's at an 87, that means that's a lot. Pressing doesn't really matter on linebackers too much. And the rest of the stats are kind of meaningless. So that's the full stat breakdown on this guy. Now the big question here, folks, is Clowney worth it? Is he a clown or is he a crown? I just broke it down. Now let's get into this. Is Clowney worth it? Clowney is not worth it at his current state, ladies and gentlemen. If I had to give Clowney a rank at his current state, which means current state means with all the power-ups available, everyone available, like who's all available at right outside linebacker, what he's going for right now, his average price, so on and so forth. At his current state, if I had to give Clowney a rating, I would give him a 6.5 out of 10. He is very expensive. All these MUT heroes are very expensive. When they first come out, like I said, they're 3.3 million coins. If you pull this card, you sell him immediately at 3.2, 3.3, and you hope that someone does that, because then you can still buy him at 2 mil, let's say, and make a milli. So it's, I know the 10% tax, but I'm just saying, making a milli, 900K, 800K, just like that, and you got the card, that's something special. So at his current state, he is just way too damn expensive. Like I said, when you compare this guy, I mean, you look at Lawrence Taylor, he is probably one of the best ones to get right now. We can take a look at some other right outside linebackers, see who all else is available. If you're looking low tier 90s, your 90s only go for 190, 200K here, which is very cheap. That's what actually Lawrence Taylor is, a 90, but he's going to go for a lot more than that because I feel like he is one of the better available right outside linebackers. Excuse me. So if you do look at all of them, I mean, you either got Brooks, who I would not go with, Clay Matthews, Lawrence Taylor, Telvin Smith, and you got the Derek Brooks 90 card. Take a look at Clay Matthews here, who goes for 214, about 200 to 215K, somewhere in that range. Keep in mind, Clowney goes for he's averaging about 2 mil, I should say, but the card on the market, the only card on the market is 2.2 and 2.3 and 2.4. So he averages 2 mil. So keep that in mind. This is 210,000. Clowney's at 2 mil. So you look at the stats compared to Taylor, and they're really brutal. This is what I was saying. I mean, his speed is 81 compared to 85 on Taylor. Tackling is about the same, though. Strength is pretty big on linebackers. 86 on Taylor, 83 on Matthews. Power move, finesse moving, he gets to the quarterback way better, like way better. than Matthews. This card's just not worth it, folks. For 200K, why not just spend another 50K and get Lawrence Taylor? As far as Derek Brooke goes at 90, we can compare these two, see if he would be worth it maybe. And you look at that, and it's not. Lawrence Taylor is going to be the card to get here, folks. If you're going to spend this kind of money, if you're looking for a 90 right outside linebacker, the one to get is Lawrence Taylor. He was the greatest. I mean, some still probably call him the best right outside linebacker to this day. But in his era, he was by far the greatest. If you watch some of his clips, he gets to the quarterback. I mean, he should be the best 90 available. So I would get this card if you're looking for a high tier, but you can't afford, like 99% of us can't afford Clowney, then I would get Lawrence Taylor. It's just the fact Clowney, if Clowney dropped to the million price, if he was like a $1 to $1.3 million card, it would be a little bit more worth it. But the thing you guys have to kind of think of here is think about it this way. So Clowney is a $2 million card average. Right now he's at 2.2. You want to know the average of Bo Jackson? It's about a $1 million card, right? So you can get 2 Bo Jacksons for the price of 1 Clowney. And I asked myself, is Clowney as good as 2 Bo Jacksons? Like if you put 2 Bo Jacksons and put them together, like would he be that good? And I mean, if you take 2 Bo Jacksons and put them together, that card would be, I mean, do you even have to move your joystick? Like you just push up on the joystick and you just run through everyone. Like you don't even deep. He's just like, you just can't stop him. You know what I mean? All right, guys, here we are with the brief overview. So what did we learn today? We learned that Clowney is a very expensive card, and at his current state, he's going to be a 6.5 out of 10. We learned today that the best available right outside linebacker, if you can't get Clowney, is going to be Lawrence Taylor. If you can power him up to 91, that is great. You saw the stats that I provided with his 91 power up. He is a very good, very, very good right outside linebacker. Possibly the best in the game besides Clowney. If you can afford Clowney or get him, obviously keep him. But and power him up immediately. And do some other things to him. So you can get him up to a maybe 94. Maybe. But yeah. He's just too expensive right now. At $2 million, he is not 2 Bo Jacksons put together. Bo Jackson's a $1 million card. So you can get 2 Bo Jacksons for the price of Clowney, and I don't see Clowney being 2 Bo Jacksons put together. I know it's a bad comparison, but I'm just saying a $2 million card, he's just way too expensive. If he gets down to $1 million or $1.3 million, that range, obviously any lower would be great. But if he gets down to that range, I would think he'd be more worth it. If he does, then you can buy him because I think he's worth it. If you don't, more power to you. But I think around that price range, he would be more worth it. But at the $2 to $3 million range when he first comes out, it's just absurd. I would not do it. But yeah, guys, thank you for coming here today. Thank you for joining me and watching the video. If you're still watching it, I do appreciate it. And please comment down below what you liked, what you maybe something you didn't see that you wanted to see. If I missed something, please let me know. I will go over it in my next video. If there's anything that I can do better, drop it down in the comment section down below. My ears are always open. I'm ready to go, ready to light this bitch up. Let's go. Peace, love, and happy thoughts, guys. As always, take care, have a good one, and appreciate your time. Thank you.